What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about your late model Ford Explorer and the fuel pump. The document we have today from Ford is basically just saying we're no longer requiring you to take the drive shaft out. So if you're a mechanic, you're working on this stuff all the time. Apparently, a lot of your Ford technicians are taking the drive shaft out and saying, hey, you don't need to do that. And they're updating the labor times and stuff. But let's go ahead and we're not going to watch this full video here, but we're gonna watch about a minute of
If
it
your Ford
and then go
Explorer
over
is
the PDF.
experiencing a fuel pump failure, stop removing the entire rear drive shaft assembly. There is a major hidden failure inside the official factory repair manual instructions.
That is not
It
true.
will destroy your hard-earned savings or cost you a fortune if you don't act now. I will reveal exactly what is physically breaking inside your fuel delivery module during our discussion today. I will also walk you through the entire step-by-step physical tank removal process very clearly. Finally, I will break down the exact final repair bill at the very end of our talk. This expensive problem usually begins with your engine cranking repeatedly, but refusing to start up at all. You might experience severe hesitation under hard acceleration or engine stumbling while driving at highway speeds. In other cases, your fuel gauge will randomly fluctuate or drop to empty when the tank is full. This fuel delivery failure also triggers an illuminated check engine light on your vehicle's instrument cluster. This affects several models from 2020 through 2026, including the Explorer, Aviator, and Police Interceptor, plus others. These modern utility platforms share the exact same underbody chassis and high-pressure fuel storage system design. The root cause of this annoying fuel
So we're going to stop it
failure
here.
lies.
And I just wanted you to know the symptoms of the bad fuel pump, and then we're going to look at an approximate cost and then what Ford actually said. AI went wild with this one. It went off the deep end.
Dealership estimate for a complete fuel pump swap starts at $550. The total price can easily reach $800 for the new module and diagnostic testing. This is a massive expense for a problem that is extremely common on modern direct injection vehicles. Fortunately, you might not have to pay a single dollar for this entire repair process today. If your vehicle is still covered under the original 3-year factory warranty, this repair is free. Your local dealership will replace the defective fuel pump module and gasket for zero cost today. Have you ever experienced your engine stumbling or refusing to start on your Ford Explorer? Please share your story in the comments section below, and do not forget to subscribe today.
Yeah, so if you do have a bad fuel pump, I did want you to hear the symptoms, which is if your car cuts off immediately when you're driving, that's usually like electrical ignition or something. If you're driving and your car spits and sputters to cut off, that's usually a fuel related issue. Here's a little PDF. The good news is if you're watching this today, you're probably still under warranty. But if you're out of warranty, the fact that they removed the drive shaft removal from the procedure is going to shave off some of the time. So if it's, I imagine it's a drop it from the car one, and our PDF's not showing up. Hold on, let's pause. There we go. Okay, let me finish my thought. If it's a drop it from under the car, I'd imagine you're looking at somewhere between 3 to 5 hours. At $150 an hour, you're looking at like 300, 500, math, 750, 450. So $450 to $750 in labor, probably. Removing the drive shaft is going to save an hour or more, probably. So if you are paying for this out of pocket, this is good news from Ford. Boom. How did I explain it earlier? Yeah. They're shaving off some of the time. So basically your police interceptors and your 20 through 2024 Explorers with a 2.3, 2020 to 2026 Explorer police interceptors with the 3.0 and 3.3 require various repairs associated with the fuel tank or fuel pump center unit. Removal and installation for the fuel tank and fuel pump and center unit have been revised to eliminate the need to remove the drive shaft as part of the service procedure. Labor times have also been updated to reflect this. So there you go. Boom. Anyways, hope this hopeful help. I can't talk. I don't edit these, so you always get to see it. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.